Just pulling into the campground, super easy to follow. You'll come up on a guard shack and you'll be asked to pay. We were surprised that it was $12 a person, and there was no military discount. Typically, state parks are not that expensive, so going in, it was just under $40. This little building right here is like a little snack shack. It's also got different things that you would need that maybe you forgot. Walking in, the gentleman was checking coolers, but he was just looking for things that were in containers. Nothing, he didn't open anything and smell. So I'm not saying you could sneak in alcohol, but he's not really checking inside of things. I thought these two little buildings were pretty cute. They're just for changing, so you don't have to go into a porta potty. We typically like to hit places like this first thing in the morning, first person in the gate. But because we had gotten in so late, we did this in the afternoon. So you can see it's not too packed, but it's got enough people in there. They also said there was grills and things. I only saw about 5 of them and they were already used. So if you get there late, just know you may not get a grill. Now the boys are going into the water. We bought a little pump. We're sitting under a tree with pretty good shade. It did rain on us, but there's enough canopy cover with the trees that you don't get too soaked, but it did clear out people. So once the sun came back out, there wasn't as many people. Now this water is a refreshing 73 degrees year-round. So if that's the kind of water that you like, this is the place for you. I grew up in Alaska, so cold water is not a thing. So I typically do not get in the springs. This is where you would put a kayak or canoe into the water. I didn't see any rentals. They said there was rentals. I didn't see them. I just probably wasn't looking in the right spot. During the rainstorm, several palm trees had leaves fall. This branch right here fell from a tree as people were sitting near it, so just be careful. Walked up to the shack to see what they had and came away with some ice cream. Thankfully, we came on a Friday. We did not know we needed a reservation for the weekend, so just beware, you will need a reservation if you go on a Saturday or a Sunday. Here come the boys, fresh from the water. He is telling me that they saw 5 manatees, and one of the workers said that seeing that many manatees this time of the year was pretty amazing, and normally there's not that many. You can actually see the water pumping up from the spring. All right, the pros of this place was it was clean water, park was well maintained, lots of staff walking around, lots of shade if you didn't bring one. The snack shack had a lot of things if you forgot, and the public was generally courteous. Cons, it was a pretty far drive away. You were in the middle of nowhere. The price tag was high. Bathrooms were a little bit of a distance away. Really wish there was some picnic tables, and those branches really scared me. Would we go again? Maybe, but we would go first thing in the morning and make it worth that $38. We would also bring an extra couple chairs, and I totally forgot my book. Well, that's it. I hope this review helped you guys, and if you go in the future, let us know what you think.